welcome to the Retirement Railroad Friday Live and Mail Call. And of course, we are coming to you live from the great state of
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain.
All righty then. And there we go. And John, how are you this morning?
Staying cool inside my train room.
Staying cool inside your train room. And of course, we have you are coming to us from the great state of Tennessee.
Rock it up, you'll always be home.
All right. They say the eastern half of the U.S. is cooking. The high here so far this week's only been 95. So it's hot, but for Oklahoma, it's not that hot.
Yeah, we were 98 yesterday, and we're already up to 90 today.
Wow. Well, we're up to 83 today.
It's hot out there. I'm going to be in the pool all afternoon.
There you go.
Yeah.
I didn't remember you having a pool, but I guess so, off your back deck.
Yep, it sure is. It's all cleaned and ready.
Well, don't cook.
Today and tomorrow is going to be pool days.
All right. Well, Lynn is up in Montana. I talked to him this morning. He's going to pop in and he won't be on the stream, but he may pop in and watch some of the festivities. And Jason can't make it. I sent an email to JD, see if he wanted to be a guest, but it was late, so I may not hear from him in time. So here nor there. And I guess today, Brett, I've got a couple acquisitions for the week, but not very long-winded. Let's put it that way. And now I've got to put together a cover slide for the Retirement Railroad Racetrack Edition, and I'll have that as part of Workbench Wednesday this coming week. And because I have officially started the shed layout by now that all of Roy's crap is out of the shed. That armoire in the cover slide, or right there, that was filled with all of Roy's stuff. And then some of the bigger stuff that wouldn't fit in there was also heaped around the shed. So all that's gone now. And as you can see, I've gotten the armoire already empty and out of the shed. And I've added, it came with that shelf adjustable, but I added these two as well so that I can display some of my locomotives and not have to put them up into the attic.
Yeah, never a good idea to put it in the attic.
Yeah, all the empty train boxes will go up in the attic in totes that I have. And we'll see about a lot of the rest of the stuff. What doesn't fit in there or go up in the attic will be in the trailer. So,
Hmm.
and I've got a lot of wood, and all my garden stuff will go in the nose of the trailer. So,
Hmm.
I showed a picture. Did I show a picture of the empty trailer?
No, you didn't.
I don't even know if I have one. Let's see if I have one. Because I may not. Documents, cars. I got 3 pictures of the trailer, but none of them are empty.
Well, how bad did that suck down your gas mileage bringing it back from Murfreesboro?
Holy crap. I got 22 miles to a gallon going from here to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I got 9.5 coming back.
Uh-huh.
You know, and when I take my Honda, I get close to 40.
Yeah.
So it was like 4 times my normal cost coming back. Twice my normal cost going, and 4 times as much coming back. And if that wasn't bad enough,
that's strange.
That wasn't bad enough. And if that wasn't bad enough, I had to fight extreme winds. They had like Friday night, I guess they had like 80-mile-an-hour winds here. All right. Now, it wasn't that bad, but they were every bit of 40-mile-an-hour winds. And that trailer was back and forth around on everything.
Yeah, and I was traveling right behind Steve just past Nashville. And yeah, I saw his trailer moving around a bit.
And that was here, maybe it's in here. Here we go. Here's the empty trailer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, and those winds were nothing compared to what they were the last 3 hours of the drive coming through Oklahoma. Wasn't too bad in Arkansas, but boy, it was like somebody flipped the wind machine switch on as soon as I hit the Oklahoma state line. So that's what the rig looked like at my son's house. And of course, gas wasn't the only expense. I probably spent $250 on gas coming back, and every bit of 125 going. Yeah, probably close to 150 going. But then when I got there, this trailer, I bought the trailer the same time I bought that Equinox in 2012. And I had put new tires on it back in 2015, but it sat at in the just north of the Everglades for over 5 years. And the tread on it was gorgeous. I mean, the tread was great, but it had extreme tire rot on the sidewall. So I ended up having to spend $274 on tires for it. Then I also needed an oil change. I would have had to do that anyway. So, but that was another $125. And then as long as I was at my son's house, I mean, I used to do all these things no problem myself. My body won't do them anymore. And so we did a brake job, 4-wheel brake job on it. So that cost me too. And my monitors keeps overheating.
It's probably because it's hot in your garage.
Well, yeah, and the fan, I get back and the fan is shot.
Yeah, it's 72 degrees here in my train room.
Yeah. I'm going to try to move this next time it comes. There it is. Go over here. right. Shoot. Okay. Well, anyway, hey, before we get totally out of control here, let's go ahead and do a roll call. All right. And first in and back from vacation is our favorite pilot. All right, welcome, Andy.
And I wanted to say happy 4th of July to Andy, the day we celebrate kicking the British out of America.
Kicking their ass. Yes, we did. I remember I had a buddy fly in and I had to pick him up at JFK in New York. And we had some things we had to do going down the eastern seaboard to Washington, D.C. And at every intersection just about I'd go by. And we kicked your ass there. He didn't appreciate that. Can't imagine why. All right, after Andy was Mr. Where'd he go? There he is. Hey, Thomas, welcome. All right. And on time, as he tends to be, because I think we've embarrassed him into it.
I'm very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. No. I'm overdue. I'm really in a stew. No time to say goodbye. Hello, I'm late.
Okay. Did that screw up for you too?
No. It was fine.
It did for me.
Nope. It came across. Still got a picture of your equinox showing though.
Yeah, we can change that. Maybe. All right. Let's go back to this one.
I can't say that picture's any better, but
it's probably worse. Much worse. All right. Next in line. And here we go. Good morning, Anthony, and welcome. And everybody remember Anthony goes live in the afternoon, Friday afternoons. So look forward to that. All right, my new favorite intro.
One Adam 12. Jac Jac speeding in the yard once again. One Adam 12. Handle code 3.
Oh, I love it.
yeah. What a story.
Well, yeah, and we've got more on that subject to follow. So nobody go away. There's more. There is more. All right. Next in. is our buddy Deep Run Mike.
These feelings keep running through my head. They keep running through my head. Keep running through my head. Well,
Hi, welcome, Mike. All right, and since Lynn isn't with us, but he is in a chat. All right, let's pop him on here, and there he is. All right, Lynn. Following Lynn, we have do. All right, Randall, welcome. And we have, I know he's in here. Uh-oh.
All right, another member of Sidetrack Sunday.
Well, that was wrong.
Rick Bailey.
He's not with us today, so I hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button again. There he is.
in the boardroom, smoking in the
Good morning, 3Dub. Wig Wag Worship.
Good morning.
And all right, next. Is getting so many. Fried Mackety butter.
That was a little closer, just a little.
We'll never get that right. I should just tape us doing it together and then insert it at the end. Good morning, James. By the way, the traveling boxcar has moved along.
Yes, it finally has. Yes.
Where did you move it to, John?
Well, it's heading to a place where it should go very fast.
Uh-oh. I know where that is.
That would be Jac Jac.
Going the Jac Jac speed.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Definitely.
Jac Jac's so tired of knuckleheads. He had to spend the weekend with us.
Uh-huh.
And let me tell y'all, Jac Jac can snore. He can fall asleep like that, all right, and be snoring away.
Yeah. Over the cartoons and over the engine noise, and there's Jac Jac. And he snores at Jac Jac speed too.
Oh, Jackie has been sick, so happy 4th of July to you, Jackie. And I'm still scrolling. Scroll. A lot of chat going on today. Oh, and we're gonna have to change Ray Ron's song. We're gonna have to do the When the Saints Come Marching In, because he is in the process of moving to Shreveport, Louisiana.
The magic dragon
sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Lynn says gas in Montana is $3.83 a gallon. It was $3.11 here the other day.
I got it for $3.14.
There you go.
Yeah, it's coming down.
Yeah.
Did you see More Man?
I haven't gotten that far down yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought
I'm
I was
still scrolling. Scrolling. There's More Man. What's shaking? I don't. Again, More Man. I don't think I have a intro for you, but I'll check because you never know. And the answer is no, I do not. So, More Man, let me know a song, and I'll put together an intro for you. And that is it. So the traveling boxcar has now left Tennessee, and it went to Arkansas, and it went with Jac Jac back to Texas. So,
hey, I saved postage.
and you said you delivered it. That's why it took you 4 months to do it, right?
Yeah, I walked it there.
Yeah.
Well, that would probably take me a year, but you know.
And I was hoping you were going to tell me, well, Sparky had it for a year.
Yeah.
12 months, because then I was going to say, okay, you know, a serial killer kills 12 people. So is it okay to only kill 4? That was going to be my response, but you didn't walk into it that time.
No.
So, well, I showed off my trailer, showed off my armoire. Let me get through. When we were in Arkansas, guys, I got to tell you, we had such a good time in Arkansas.
Yes, we did.
And just took us to a couple of hobby shops. We did ops on Friday night after Robert finally arrived. We were all there at 3:00 on the dot. I mean, JD and Jac Jac had just completed registration at the hotel when John and I rolled in. Then we left. We got registered. We left, and we went to the place where Jason Railfans, and we were there for at least a half an hour until Jason got there. Didn't see squat.
No.
And but Jason came. He met us there, and then we all went out to his house. And then we went for dinner, and we went to a Japanese restaurant. Very good. I had some great sushi. But Jac Jac had the bridge, and it had like these huge rolls.
He didn't just have the bridge. He got another dinner and the bridge.
I think he got lo mein too.
Yeah.
Plus the bridge, not realizing how big both portions were going to be. But the bridge was cool because it was like fried rolls, 3 of them. All right. And then across each span was a fried crab meat.
Yeah.
And hey, JD, I sent you a email. JD has joined us.
Morning, JD. And you know, the weekend was extra special because.
Tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy.
All right, JD, welcome. And again, I sent you an email.
Well, as I was saying, the weekend was extra special because I got to meet people in person finally. Steve, you and I met long time ago at your first house or your house.
Yeah, we've known each
Florida.
other. Yeah.
but I had never met in person JD, Jac Jac, Robert, or Jason. So
Yep.
I got to meet 4 this weekend, and it was just great. I mean,
It was like
great
they're all
guys.
old buds,
Yeah.
all old buddies. Yeah, I dropped my trailer at Jason's, so I didn't have to tow it around all weekend or have it at the hotel. And so anyway, when we got back from dinner, we started operations. Well, before we started operations, you know, everybody might remember how I punked Robert, the Flying Crow, a few months back in April. All right. And built him this GP35 KCS Maple Leaf, the Beaver Route locomotive. Well, we couldn't go and leave that be the only one. So that was for Robert hosting. So since Jason was hosting, you know, Jason is always complaining about the Union Pacific taking over the Cotton Belt. And he loves to call them the Onion Pacific. So for Jason, I picked up this SD7 from a friend of his, Mike Webb, who deals in used or gently used HO trains. And so I changed the lettering, putting Cotton Belt on it, added the onion, and
make your picture
the
bigger,
Herald.
Steve.
Hang on.
There you go. Now we can see the onion.
And the Herald, which is right there in front of the cab, is the Cotton Belt Herald, except it's reversed and inverted. So that and it's got a chip in it. It runs and lights working and sound and all that kind of fun stuff. So I learned off of Roberts. I tried to make from a dummy. I spent more money trying to get that dummy to work. So I had to buy new trucks that I could wire some pickups into, because the original dummy had plastic wheels and you couldn't just simply put metal wheels in those plastic trucks. So and then I got new anyway, it just cost me more to make Roberts a dummy than it was to buy some new old stock locomotives. So that was Jason's. Then I said, you know, I can't let these other guys feel like they feel left out.
Gee, thanks.
So well, we'll get there. So, you know, John has a affliction to the minute detail on his military loads, all right, and loves to explain how every link in a chain needs to be lined up and facing a specific direction.
Not quite that,
you folks. But y'all get my picture. So I looked up some old plans from the Texas A&M engineering department, and there was an old long-standing joke. And based upon that joke and these plans, I made this for John. And if you can't read the lettering, it says M155-SEP-TIC. All right. So if you haven't figured out what that means yet, all right, it's an Aggie tank, it's a septic tank. All right. And as soon as they figure out how to drive them, they're going to drive them from College Station, Texas, down to Austin and invade. So, but we added a few other details to this for John. We put a sign on there, and Cousin Eddie's there holding the drain tube, and the sign says the shitter's full. So that was John's. I think he's got another picture of it too.
Yes.
So now that Jason and John and Robert have all been punked, all right, I couldn't let JD and Jac Jac feel left out. So I did another project. I got a hold of a Blue Box GP38, and JD is a big fan of the Rio Grande. And like Jason, there's no love lost with the Union Pacific. So for JD, we have this Union Pacific in the Rio Grande speed lettering with the Rio Grande Herald under the cabs and on the front and back. The Rio Grande Heralds, where the Rio Grande has been replaced by Union Pacific. All right. So that was JD's, and again it runs, and but the pièce de résistance was for Jac Jac. The new thing is 1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12. Jac Jac speeding in the yard again. 1 Adam 12, handle code 3. So there is the railroad police, 1 Adam 12. All right. So that Jac Jac is kept in line and will no longer be speeding around, at least not without a penalty. Now, I've got more work to do on this. This one is so old. It's a rubber band split frame unit, and I ran out of time. Keep in mind, I'm doing all these projects, all right, plus putting together that speed matching layout. All right, and I didn't have a chance to thoroughly go through Jac Jac's and get it running right. It programmed, but it ran DC, but it's not running DCC. So I got some more work to do on it. And I told him I would have him a working prototype by the time he got here for the Oklahoma City show in November. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were going to try, there happened to be like 3 speed table setting on the layout.
AccuTrack speedometer.
AccuTrack, I'm sorry. Yes.
That's fine. That's fine.
We were going to try to put one like hiding behind one, but Jason had tracks too close. So
and then race out to catch them.
Mm-hmm.
But since it wasn't running, that idea wasn't going to work.
Yeah. That would have been good.
Before we get into John's stuff, we did, as we said, we did go to a couple of hobby shops, and I picked up some corrugated, styrene that represents corrugated metal, and for the engine shed that'll go up here. And then it never fails, these plastic Athearn coupler covers for locomotives. I lose these all the time. I mean, if I move these cabinets around and stuff, I'll probably find a whole baggie full of them. But anyway, I bought another baggie of those.
Yeah.
Those were my only other purchase other than to bring the trailer. The other acquisition was bringing that trailer home. So,
and tires and brake job and oil change.
Oil change. Yeah. And a bunch of gasoline.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, John, you want to share with us
I was able to get all the way back to New Orleans or to Nashville before I had to get gas. So I did pretty good.
Wow.
I was
you did.
averaging like 23.8 miles a gallon, which for a full-size pickup, that's not bad.
Rick's Trains has joined us. Hello, Rick. I don't have an intro for you either, so we'll have to get that accomplished at some point. Go ahead, John.
Well, if you want to go to my photos,
I can do that.
Yes, this is. I haven't yet figured out how to get this. I've got this in a video that my wife made for me. I got to get it over on my YouTube channel, which will then have 3 videos moving right up there. But this is a portion of the traveling boxcar. It's being brought into Terre Haute, Indiana with C&EI engine 222 or room 222. It moves so slow, so it's slow.
That was a great TV show.
Yes, it was. And my clicker always goes too fast. So some of the other cars I had in it to refrigerate. I'm sorry, my camera focused on the up close thing and not the back, so it's a little burly. But this is 2 C&EI refrigerators. And behind them, got a couple gondolas full of pipes and beautiful, beautiful military loads parked there in the rail yard. Whoops.
Let's take a look and make sure the tie down chains are.
No tie downs on them yet. I'm still decaling and doing other things to them. Yeah, I got a lot. So there is the Canadian Pacific boxcar heading in, followed by a C&EI caboose number 2.
All right.
There, I've dropped off the caboose and ready to. Too many. Backing into the siding for delivery to its final destination on my layout. Backing down, we're going to this last building down here, the brick one. And there she is there at the building. Thank you. Yeah, all 2 of them. It didn't take you too long to watch them, did it, Mike? Dropped off the boxcar, so now I'm heading out to get rid of the other deliveries that I have. The pipes being dropped off at Hallman Pipe.
What happened?
What do you mean, what happened? Oh, you must have clicked me out, or... I'm still showing I'm sharing. There it goes.
It's
okay.
there.
So there I dropped off the traveling boxcar. There I'm dropping off the pipe at Hallman Pipe. Building still being worked on. I do have the lighting in it. As you can see, the cables are coming out here, but I don't have it mounted yet. Still haven't decided exactly where I'm going to put that building. It's just a flat that I made out of. This is made out of 4 of the roundhouse end pieces that I didn't need from the 7 kits I have. So that's a combination of those pieces. And there I'm taking the C&EI refrigerated boxcars with dropping them off at Vigo Whole Foods, which is a piece that I bought at a train show. I haven't spent any time weathering it, putting it together. It's just a flat. Got to repaint it and make it look much better than what it looks now. And I'm backing up to and picking up my caboose. Beautiful military loads below. Whoops, too many. Got all hooked up, moving out. Look at those beautiful bulldozers. Yeah. those 3D prints really turned out nice. And they were leaving the area, and I didn't do any shots of them actually picking up the boxcar and moving it out to Jac Jac, but yeah, that's what I got so far. Yeah, Jac Jac, mine's needs some work on it before it even will run right. I have cats that like to tear up my track, or at least one cat that likes to tear up my track. If anybody has any ideas about how to stop a cat from getting up on your 54-inch high track from the ground, let me know. Other than killing the cat, that's always an option, but
mothballs always work to keep critters out of flower beds and stuff. With some mothballs up there,
maybe. I thought about getting some of that PVC hardware cloth and making some stanchions that I can stand up and attach it to it, and then just lift them out when I'm ready to work up there or run up there. But I'm afraid the cat will jump on that and then try to climb over it. So I'm not sure what to do. But on the weekend, I was able to pick up some things. They had a lot of, both of the train stores we went to had a lot of great stuff. I'm just a little picky on what I got. So, there's my picture of the tank car that Steve made for me. And this is
John had sent me a bunch of mini prints that he wasn't going to use, one of which was that sign. All right, so I had it sitting in a container, and I'm going, I can add a Cousin Eddie and put that sign there.
See, now you should have lit the sign though and put pickups on the wheel and have a flasher so the sign would flash.
I had to do something. I had to leave something for you to do.
Oh, okay. So anytime I see some of the old C&EI blue and orange decals, I pick them up. And $5. Yeah, I picked it up. This one's for F units. And then this one here is for E7A units. So I've got both types of engines, so I picked them up. And then I've been doing so much,
go ahead.
I've been doing so much decaling lately that my micro set was almost empty. So I picked up another one of those while I was there. Saved me shipping. So, wasn't bad.
The browser is blocking him. How is the browser? That's on your end, JD.
And then, with all the military miniatures I've been putting together, I never have enough stars, and it takes like 5 to 6 different sizes depending on what vehicle you're working on to get it. So this is a sheet of 1/100th scale stars, and yes, I did need those, even though I'm 1/87th, but the smallest 1/87th star was too big for some of the places I needed them. So while I was doing it, I ordered the 1/100th. And I also ordered the 1/44th, or the 1/144th scale. So now I've got all the size of stars I need. Steve's idea of cutting them out of white decal paper would have worked if I hadn't needed, 7 different sizes of stars, and they don't make punch.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way I would cut stars out of white decal paper. Now the punch.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm talking about. Your punch.
Yeah, the old saying.
I did buy one.
For me, close enough is good enough.
Yeah, for me, it's a little different, but so now I've got plenty of stars to finish all my 3D prints. Now all I got to do is find time to do it. And these are pretty good decals. They're raised. They're not as flat. They're a thicker actual print. Now the decal film surrounding them is very thin, so it almost vanishes, but you will feel a slight bump up on there. But there is where I got those, and he's the one I got all just the star sheets from miniaturedecal.com. But I know not everybody's into the military as I am, so. And there was a big joke about that too, Steve. You forgot to tell about that.
About what?
About the joke you guys had when we were at the going to the Jason's viewing spot. Remember?
I don't remember what the joke
How long
was.
it'd take me to? You had a bet on how long it'd take me to mention a tank.
Yeah. I won the raffle. It was a lottery in that I was closest to naming how long it would be before John mentioned tanks or military loads. All right. And I guessed 30 minutes and I think he was right at 31 minutes. So I won.
Well, it should have been closest without going over. Wheel of Fortune.
I still would have won. All right. Hey, we've had a couple people join us. So let me get their intros through here. And the first was Greg down under. All right, Greg. And we also had Gus. That's our lunatic from Arno. All right. Hello there, Gus.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, Steve did supply us with a box of cars, the ones that hadn't been to his place or had been to his place or hadn't been to his place. I can't remember which way he said it, but
yeah,
I got a whole box
anybody that comes to visit, all right, gets a box of cars. And they always include a Batmobile. There's some novelty cars, the Batmobile, the DeLorean, Ecto one from Ghostbusters, Starsky and Hutch, Torino, and maybe some others. I don't know, but there's a whole box full that I gave.
Well, and a great thing he did too. He brought a bunch of his misprints. And these are absolutely great for junkyards. And even got some that the tops are off, and they're going to be stacked in the junkyard. I mean, we should have paid for these.
Jac Jac, you should have gotten a DeLorean at Roberts. I swear I had a DeLorean for you. If you need one, you'll be here in November. I'll give you one. Not a problem.
But the hoods are messed up a little bit. Fenders are messed up. Hey, they work great. They're worth money.
And I have and I have a bunch that are compressed that are good for stacks of cars. I was going to say something else. I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah. And John brought some of his misprints. He brought us some deuce and a halves. And also a crane truck.
Wrecker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost like an armor recovery vehicle, but not quite as heavy duty. It's heavy duty, but not quite that heavy duty.
Well, it's and I didn't mount the wrecker part on them just because I also use them like this, where they're just a service truck, which can be used, on anybody's layout. I wouldn't be surprised that there's still some of these running from World War II on some line utility companies, but the one with the wrecker would look like this.
Right.
It's the wrecker part. So I gave them the pieces where they could install the wrecker if they wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make mine the wrecker version. So the Jac Jac says his layout is done. What he means is his track work is done. So he's just trying to get away from having his construction speed limits lifted so he can go faster. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, John, that's about it for me today.
Yeah, I don't. I think I've taken up most of the stream, so yeah, I'm done too.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Well, you always kid me that I take too much time.
Well, we didn't have Lynn on today, or Jason.
Yeah.
So we had more time to burn.
Okay.
But before we leave, there is one last thing I want to do and remind. Where's it?
One Adam 12. Jac Jac speeding in the yard once again. 1 Adam 12. Panel code 3.
Great meeting you too, JD.
All right. In fairness, Jac Jac was not caught speeding at all this last weekend.
Well, it's because I was conducting him and moving him very slow because I couldn't keep up with all the switching. So
it's probably my fault. That and Adam 12 was sitting there watching him. So
yeah.
All right. Before we go, Dwight's a tad late, but we'll get him his due. There he is.
Big bay window with a view of the stars and a field full of corn.
All right. With that, I want to thank everybody for joining us here at the Retirement Railroad 2.0, or if you will, the racetrack. So soon to be a racetrack. Well, not soon, but eventually the racetrack. And remember, it's 4th of July. Have fun with fireworks. Make sure you have all your fingers at the end of the weekend. So with that, we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye all. Have a good 4th.